Howdy hey there, fellow folders and diligent dyers. I want to show how to tie up a awareness ribbon today. But first I want to show you how to fold a corner when you're van folding. So without further ado, here's a corner. And to make an edge like this, you want to put the corner either at the top or the bottom of your fan fold, and then just put the two outside lines together, and that will give you that edge right there. So how I did an awareness ribbon is I got online and I got an image of a ribbon and I cropped it in half, and then I cut that out and I put it on some thicker paper, and then I covered it in duct tape so it was nice and sturdy so I could use it on wet fabric. And I have a bandana here that was soaked in soda ash solution, which is sodium carbonate, and it's folded in half. It's a little damp, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stencil and I'm going to put it on the folded edge, and take my washable marker and just draw along my stencil. And for those of you that don't feel that you're very artistic free-handedly, you can just make a stencil like that on the computer and there's your image. So go ahead and start wherever you want. I'm going to start on the top, and you probably want to start with small little fan folds. This probably won't work with really thick fabric, but just little fan folds all the way along it, and try and keep them as even as you can and keep the two sides of the fabric together. And now when you get down to a corner, make sure that the corner is on the bottom or the top of the fan fold, and then just squidge the fabric over so it meets up and it forms that line. Then we're at another corner, so I'm going to make sure that the corner's on the bottom of the fan fold, and then just rotate the fabric in line with where my fan fold is. Now we're at an over 90-degree angle, so just do the same thing. And you can do it if you take the time, and you may have to refold this a couple times if you don't get it right the first time, but just keep on doing it and you'll get it sooner or later. So there is the main parts of the ribbon. Just going to take my rubber band and try and get as tight as I can around here. Then we have the inside of the ribbon, which is right here, this part. So let's go ahead and fan fold that. And this will be just little fan folds, and there's a corner right there. Just make sure that you try and keep it in line. If you want to go outside the lines, that's fine. People will still probably pick out that it's an awareness ribbon. Get your rubber band and you wrap it around nice and tight. The tighter it is, it won't allow the die to go from this side to this side or from this side to this side. It shouldn't if it's tight enough. And then for this, I'm just gonna kind of keep it evenly spaced and just do straight lines going out in a ray. And I'll fold it over just to kind of keep it nice and neat. And there you have your awareness ribbon all tied up. Okay, I am ready to start dyeing my awareness ribbon, so I'm going to do pink for the main part of it, and I'm going to start with that. And I'm just going to put some on. I have a little rag underneath me so that it'll catch anything and it won't get on my tie that I've done. I'm just going to try and make sure that the dyes are good and in there. There's a nice light color. Rag with me. Oops, I got a little bit of pink on there. But that should be okay. You want to be a little more careful than that. And then for the main part and the little middle part of the ribbon, I'm going to throw some glue on there. I'm just going to put on a good amount, and I'll check the other side and see how far it's gone through. I'll squeeze the fabric a little bit to help the dye penetrate. I'll try not to get any glue on my pink. Alright, that's looking pretty good. More blue on this side. Make sure I have enough blue. I got my little middle piece. Make sure that blue's in there. Alright. Now I think I want to put some yellow on it. So I'm going to clean off my gloves a little bit. It's much better to do this with water on hand. It's a little bucket of water. So I'm going to put some yellow on the blue, make some green. See it working already. Both sides. I was trying to think of another color to put on and going light blue, yellow, and a dark blue. Figured most people wouldn't really try, so I'll do that. This is a navy blue. It looks pretty dark. Alright, there you go, it's all tied up and now it's ready to cure a little bit. You can see a little bit of blue leaching through to the pink, but that should be okay. That'll give it a nice tie-dye effect. It has been one day and the tie-dye has been washed out and dried, and I put the stencil on top of it. The blue bled into the pink a little bit, and that could have been because the tie wasn't tight enough, or I just put too much blue near the border of the blue and the pink, or maybe some other reasons. Anyway, I was never good at staying inside the lines, so there you go. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.